guys, Alyse Williams here, shooting a very important video to really address some of the two most common objections that we get in network marketing, which are I don't have the time and I don't have the money. Okay, so I really just wanted to bring awareness to these two objections. So let's start with I don't have enough time. Okay, so what I've noticed pretty consistently is the people that say that don't ask the big question, right, of how much time is it going to take. Okay, we automatically assume it's going to take 20, 30 hours a week. And I'll tell you, I've been in a business where it did take that amount of time because I had to do a lot of parties, right? I had to be really out of the house to make the kind of money I wanted to make and to build the business the way I wanted to build. Be out of the house 2, 3, 4, 5 nights a week, sometimes driving an hour or 2 hours to get to that party. So I can tell you, if someone has shared vacation with you, it ain't that kind of party, okay? This is something, honestly, in about 5 hours a week, you can start to generate an income from phone during your commute, right? It's only going to take you about 5 hours a week to get started. So the thing is to ask the question, how long is it going to take? Because, you know, time is a funny thing and we don't find time, right? It's not like finding change in the couch. We don't find time, we make time. And that comes down to what's important to you in your life. So the other big question to ask yourself about time is, if you keep doing what you're doing, for the next 2 to 5 years, are you creating more time for your life, or are you still going to be, you know, tied to these hours and this commute and all of this time that you're spending in your job or whatever it is that you're doing? Are you doing anything to create time freedom for yourself? Because I'm here to tell you, time freedom is a beautiful thing. Time is something you can never get back, especially when it comes to your kids. So if you're not thinking of a way to create more time in your life and create more time freedom in your life, I highly encourage you to do it. And that doesn't mean going out and getting another job. That means maybe shifting your understanding and your awareness about alternative ways of earning money from home, okay? So next thing is, I don't have the money. Okay, so perfect example. This past weekend, Eric and I went to the movies, and we don't normally go to the movies for a couple reasons. One is because I prefer to be home and comfortable and not in like the, 5-degree recline seat at the movies, right? I like to be cozy and comfortable. And also we have 4 kids. So if you've ever done the math, I don't care how much money I'm making, it's still a small fortune to go to the movies. And that's just not something I put value in, right? I'm perfectly fine waiting till it comes for me to watch it on television. So what I want you to think about, if you're saying I don't have the money, is, are you going to the movies? Are you going out to eat? Are you buying the latest and greatest cell phone? Are you buying the latest and greatest game system and game? Are you buying the latest and greatest tablet or computer, right? So again, it comes down to what you value. So most of us have that type of money, especially when it comes to vacation. We're not talking about a $500 or $1,000 or a $1,500 investment. We're talking about, depending on when you're watching this video, either a $79 or a $99 investment, okay? So that's typically the type of money that people can generate, right? Also, if that is really an issue for you, another question you want to ask yourself is, what am I doing to get out of that situation? Am I okay with $80 being a big deal? Am I moving myself in a direction where $80 is something that I don't even need to think about, okay? The other thing tied to that is people will say, well, I feel weird or uncomfortable about spending money to make money, okay? So again, this is a business, right? So any business takes an investment, and fortunately, it's not a typical business or a traditional business that can take thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to start and to keep up every single month. This is something that, again, you can start for less than $100, and you've done it already. Think about if you've gotten a new job. If you've ever had to spend money to make money, maybe you've had to get new clothes for that job, new shoes for that job, a new uniform for that job. Maybe you've had to spend more on gas to get to and from that job, right? So we're always spending money to make money, okay? So let's just get really honest with ourselves here. And most of the reason why people have these objections is really two things. One is just we're afraid to ask the questions, or we don't really know the questions to ask. The second thing is we have a fear of hearing the answers, right? We have a fear of maybe belief in ourselves that it's something that we can actually do. So just start to really be honest and true to yourself. And as you hear these objections come out, ask powerful questions and really evaluate why you're asking those questions. Are they really coming from a place of fear, or are they coming from a place of really wanting to know more and really wanting to make an informed decision, okay? So I hope that helped you guys. Talk to you soon.